Welcome back to Poops and Pilots. Let's play some more Iratus, Lord of the Dead. This is a tactical roguelike game. It's a hardcore tactical roguelike, as they say. I say it's a Darkest Dungeon-like. It's a squad-based, 4 people, left to right, one-dimensional? It's one-dimensional, right? Right? 2D, 1D, yeah. Combat game. That is super similar to Darkest Dungeon in many ways, but also different in some. First of all, we're playing as the bad guy. We're playing this Necromancer King here, raising a bunch of minions to fight for us against the quote-unquote good guys. And clearly we're the real good guys here, but they don't know that. Also, loss of units in this game is much more forgiving than in Darkest Dungeon. In Darkest Dungeon, losing somebody means a lot of grind to get them back up again, a lot of work. It's pretty punishing. Here, you can often just remake a new minion. You find some brains even to level them up. And that is that. I don't think any of these levels that we have on these guys, I don't think any of these are actually gained from combat. I think all of these are from brains that we found in the 2 or 3 fights. I think 3 fights we already had in this campaign. Now, as I said last time, I'm not gonna go and explain everything about the game every episode, but I'm still gonna be kinda sorta tutorial-y. So I'm gonna try to explain things, mechanics and all that, and of course my decisions in a bit more detail. Also, I'm not by any means a professional at this game. This is super early access. I think it's been out for a week or so. And I've played through it once on my own, with my brother, but not on video, on normal difficulty, and now we're playing on the hardest possible difficulty. The good always wins. Let's just go right in. I think we've prepared everything. It looks like we have to go into our next fight. People are in the thing. We're not healing anybody because we just got a free heal out of a combat event. People are training in the arena, excavating, making a man in the statue. We don't necessarily need to build all these extra buildings, I don't think. I think I already looked at items and all that. I think let's just go and fight. We did equip an item that gives all enemies minus 15 accuracy for this fight. It's a consumable, we only get to use it once. But I'm really bad at using consumables. I usually just stack them, try to use them for when I really need them, and then I have tons left over. So this is kind of fine. They get to go first, and this guy just buffed this one here. 20 accuracy, 20 to the damage. Plus 20 to the damage, yes. This guy can interrupt stances now, but that's not a stance, it's a buff. I think our mummies can eat buffs, or is it the Wraith? One of them can eat buffs. This is a very stress-based composition, so we probably want to just start shooting people for stress. Who's my main target? Now, we could go for the elite guard, because he's elite and probably painful. Actually, he does less damage per hit than the normal guard. Interesting. He's a lot more sane, a lot less accurate too. Interesting. Maybe we don't need to go for the elite. Maybe he has a different moveset and that's why he's scary. It's quite possible. Oh, this guy's buffed, of course. Duh. He's plus 20% to the damage and to accuracy. So that's why this guy is scary at the moment. These guys are also pretty scary, but they're also super sane. 200 insanity is a lot to get through. I'm actually tempted to start on this guy with the 150 insanity only because he got whipped. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the whip against them and just get him hurt. Over her undead body. Miss block. Nice. So block again. These things down here are blocks and wards. Blocks block physical damage completely, and wards block magical damage completely, or effects. Unless they're crits, then they just go through. And that's been something we have been dealing with quite a bit, unfortunately. Now, we can curse some people for the stress. And I think we hit him and the guy behind him. Do some instant stress, get some damage, stress over time on them. He goes to defensive stance, which means if people move, he's gonna stab them. I don't plan to move much, so it's probably fine. I'm just gonna queue this guy, cursing touch, put some more stress dots on him. Probably gonna make him insane, yeah, there we go. He got cowardice, which is quite nice. Chance to flee increases, which is so-so. But they also deal 20% of their current. I think to each ally, 20% of that ally's current stress or sanity as stress damage. So that's a lot of stress we just get essentially for free here, which is super cool. And then I think I just queue the other guy up here. And miss. Oh well. No, you can remove buffs. Or was it the mummies after all? No, this can remove buffs. We could remove this guy's whip. Or we just curse two people. I think I'm just gonna play it safe. Stress him even more and remove that whip buff. And that guy goes around and immediately whips somebody else. And then we get stabbed, but we have block and there was no crit. So that's okay. And yeah, we see that they all lost 20% of their current health stress, which is quite great. No need to remove any stances. I'm just gonna shoot. You have no dot on you. Probably just him. Because he's so low, he's very soon. Yeah, there's insanity. There we go. What did you get? Did you get Berserk? Yeah, Berserk's the one really bad. Insanity. They take a lot more damage, but they also deal more damage. It's not the one bad one. They're actually two bad ones. I could D here. D is powerful. Yeah, let's just hit the Berserking guy because that guy needs to... or miss the Berserking guy. 65% to hit? What? Oh no, that guy has... But so does my mummy. Why do you have 60... Oh, you have... Oh, exterminate the undead. I didn't see that. I shouldn't have used the ult. Should have looked at the thing. With that miss rate, wasting my Wrath here, which is the resource you need for ultimates, was just, well, a waste. I think I'm gonna go and W guy again. Get rid of the buff, debuff his evasion, and he gets right buffed back up, and then he attacks me again. Why do I even debuff you? And everybody's insane. Now this guy's hopeless, less attack, and lose all luck, and armor and resistance, and this is just hopeless. Well, and this guy got Berserk, so we have two guys with Berserk. That's pretty scary. I think I'm gonna keep nuking this Berserking guy. Try to get rid of the remaining... oh, I can't hit you with that. Tempted to nuke the backliner. I can't. Damn it. Can you hit anything? Oh yeah, not the... Oh, that's the level 1 mummy. That's why this is not upgraded yet, and we can only hit 2 spots. I guess I'm just gonna E the middle guy and this guy. Now this remove... Oh, oops. Luckily that didn't hurt us. I forgot that we... oh, moving is bad for us. Oh, moving is bad for us. Stop it. Ouch. This mummy does not have a thing that gives us any defense. You have decent hit though, right? Yeah. So we can D a guy with you. I hate these berserkers. I think I'm just gonna E again here. Try to get rid of at least one berserking person. Oh, I forgot that it moves me again. I'm playing this really well. Gee, that's bad. I can move all of these guys. I think the ult is fine here. Stress everybody. Kill one. Shuffle them around a bit, which doesn't do tons, but enough. And we could D and... I think I just want to remove the whip buff though. Yeah, let's S the backliner. Remove the buff, get some stress down. Block and take not too much damage. I think we could probably have gotten through this fight without losing life. So I'm not going to use E because that... Oh, now it doesn't move me because we're up front anyway, so I could use E. I could just use D. Let's use D on the whip guy. And miss. Do we have a debuff? No, we just missed. I think we just shuffle them again. That also removes the stance, I believe. Yeah. And at least puts them to the point where they can die to stress ticks. They haven't yet. Now I think we ultimate. Because every crit generates a bit of stress, and every bit of stress generates a chance for these guys to just die.
My darling, kill.
And also we gain Wrath when she crits. I forgot about that. That's actually quite nice. And then you can try to D this guy again. You have 100% hit, right? Yeah, this should work out. Okay, now everybody has none sanity, so we have a chance to kill them all if we just don't lose our girl. I'm gonna shoot the frontliner. So he has a chance to die, and he does. Nice. So one more guy to kill. Let's E him. Now we not only get the one hit of stress, but also the curse ticks that all have a chance to kill him. That's why I'm using the curse here as well. And miss. And he doesn't die. Don't kill her.
My hordes are without number.
It's so sad. These crits. I mean, maybe my strategy of stressing them out is too RNG related. Oh, come on. Speaking of RNG. There he died. Lost two guys again.
Another step towards my eternal kingdom.
I mean, yeah, we get some loot, but we're not getting anywhere on the loot front, I don't feel like. Got another item, got a level 2 brain at least. She had an item too. She was quite decent, I think. I mean, one of the problems with the brides is just they just die. So I've had that even on the normal mode. But still, that doesn't make me happy at all. So I definitely want to upgrade what? I like the better Q. No, this one, right? Yeah. More damage Q. Do I like the better E? Ignore ward? No. The targets more things and pushes a guy. That's nice, actually. I think I'm gonna go for that. Also gives him another ward. Them. It. Still have that issue. What do we have here? We have some gas. We have you to bring. And you got to level up from being in the arena. That's kind of nice. And you're just terrible, right? Yeah. So we don't need to bring her. And you are the zombies. So I don't even need to want to touch you. So let's level up this Dark Knigget. These were changed a bunch. I saw that in the patch notes. It's mostly this though. It now does less damage. Which I haven't been using much anyway. I like the hollow stare for the stress attack. This is just more damage, right? It's just 140%. Yeah. Lose the bonus for debuffs on the target, which we usually have, but 80% and 140% is just a huge difference, so it doesn't really matter. What's the alternative? I don't really use many other abilities on him, honestly. I think it's just gonna be the buff to the faceless. Well, from hollow stare to face the faceless.
Serve me well, my minion.
You'd better serve me well, my minion. No loot to give any guys. I'm afraid I might have to bring hurt people to the next fight. What's the next thing? Well, this is a quest or a sacrifice a minion thing. We get loot for sacrificing just any minion. I haven't been able to ascertain yet whether the quality of the minion makes any difference. I've only been sacrificing normal ones. Tempted to just go up here because there's another healing fountain. There's also one here, but that's like a long way. I mean, long ways can be good. A lot of loot and levels, but it's also so painful. I feel like this may be the way I want to go. So let's make units first, because the quests sometimes need you to have specific units with you. So we want a full party. Consider what we want. We need a backliner. Because our bride just died. And the alternative backliners we could try. Actually nerfed Banshee a bunch. They buffed Lich, but Lich is a damage dealing person, right? We're mostly focused on stress dealing, so I'm not really interested in running that. I was interested in the shade, but then I realized he was also kinda wants to be... What was the issue here? Oh, that he just dancing stuff. We give him a lot of initiative, then he can do this first and then be in the back line or something. But what does he do from the back line? Magic attack, lose accuracy, move forward again, swap position. I like the stance, but the fact that it moves him just makes it so ugh. Maybe there's certainly other compositions that you can build, but I don't love this in my composition, is what I'm trying to say. I think I want to try to build another bride and maybe keep her alive this time. We just need to focus on survivability on her. What does she need? Flesh, blood, heart, and bones. We have blood, bones, hearts, and a bunch of hearts and some flesh. So let's build some stuff for her there. And we have 2 level 4 brains, so we can actually make 2 guys and have one of these guys be healed. That's kind of nice. Probably put the Wraith in the healing box, depending on what we can craft. So this is just +2 life, which is pretty weak. Let's see what else we can get out of the blood upgrade. Oh, this is 2 different bloods. Actually, we just give her +2 evasion. Or just the +3 attack, +2. I have a lot of blood available. I mean, we don't use her attack much, but sometimes we do. Actually, I don't hate giving her just this. Okay, we have the blood. Look at bones. Evasion bones are nice, I guess. Just +2 evasion. Yeah, let's just stick with these. And then just evasion flesh. And we can try building another heart. I think that's in the cards here.
Skeleton will clean up this mess.
Let's try to get a blue one here. Initiative and luck. Luck is good on her in theory, but doesn't do anything for the survivability, which we really need. Let's check out some more hearts here.
Smell of successful alchemy.
Accuracy initiative is nice, but again doesn't help her survive, and she really needs to live.
Hold my work.
He has 1 more, but then
Smell of successful alchemy.
3 vigor for accuracy. That's pretty nice. I'm just gonna give her that. It's not super survivable, but a bit at least. So I think we have enough to make a bride here. Not a great one. That's an evasion flesh. That's the stuff. That's the wrong heart though. Give her a different heart. This one. And +1 attack bones? No, I want the evasion bones, I think. At least 9%. It's not a ton, but it's something. Just need her to not die.
A design from my younger years.
And then I definitely want stance removal. Stress attack, into stances. Now she doesn't get any wards or blocks, which is unfortunate. I don't think she gets an ability that she can use to dodge. Well, Careful Watch gives her bonus evasion. Not a lot, but at least some. It's not good, but at least when she's very hurt, we can just put her into evasion stance. This stuns. No, this stuns on crits, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna grab this.
My enemies are in for a
And then we have 1 level to give. And we can either get just 10 health here, which is good. We get this, which gives her 3 evasion, plus the stance, which is another 15 evasion. Which is not insane. Maybe 10 health is just better. Let's take the flat out health for now.
results.
Not sure that that's correct, though. Now, I want to craft a new shade, but I would take a new mummy instead. A new wraith, I mean. Let's see what we need for a wraith. Wraithy boy. Where you at? There you are. Rags, ectoplasm. Oh, we got some extra ectoplasm. And dust. Here we have a lot of those. Okay. Are these rags any good for you? No. These rags? No. So let's check out some extra rags. What is it? Rags, ectoplasm, and dust. Dust is also not great. Yeah, let's do some... wrong one. Let's do some work here. Distillation. What did I say? I wanted to go for rags. Just upgrade some gray ones here.
There's no gold, but it will do. A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
I think the Wraith has accuracy issues, right? Do I remember that correctly? 101 on this guy, but we gave him some buffs. Yeah. I don't hate this. So we have the... what was it? The rags. We need ectoplasm and dust. Dust. Let's just upgrade some bad dust to rare.
Behold my work.
4 evasion, 2 dread. I'm gonna take it. And then ectoplasm.
A skeleton will clean up this mess later.
Oh, we just upgrade 2 green ones. That was probably a mistake, but this is a good rare one. So we take that one. And then... I cannot right click this? What? What's going on? Oh, because this one is green. The green ectoplasm is not very different from the non-green ectoplasm.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Make a blue. 1 resistance, 5 accuracy. Sure. We're gonna give him a lot of accuracy, so that Wraith ain't missing. It might die, but it's not gonna miss. Let's see what you pick here. Yeah, that was to be expected, but it's wrong. Resistance and accuracy is what I want. And then dread and accuracy, resistance, accuracy, evasion, dread. Sure. 104% accuracy without even taking the accuracy thing. And then we upgrade what again? Probably the E to more damage, right? Rather than hitting 3 targets. I think that's correct.
Serve me well, my minion.
And then the survival one.
Enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
So nasty. And then remove all buffs from the target and do more stress damage or push. No, we have the girl to remove stances, so I think I take the more stress damage.
I expect results.
I understand that you expect results. Now we could think about crafting another mummy. This is just level 2, but we can't heal that many people anyway. What do I need to upgrade the mortuary again? Another wraith. Let's just quickly make a gray wraith. I think we have stuff for that, right? We have the rags. I think I left the gray thing of everything.
An unassuming creation. Perhaps the warnings were just superstitions.
That's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Build it.
Soul.
So if we can craft another mummy, I think I run a level 1 mummy and put the other mummy in here for healing. Could technically also craft another thing, put it in the arena for leveling. So let's see if we can craft a good mummy here. Are you my mummy? You want skull, bones, flesh, and rags. Now on the mummy, evasion, we don't care about the attack, but evasion and accuracy is actually kind of nice. So I think I'm just going to take these rags. So that's that. Bone-wise, we need different bones. Flesh, we don't have any available really. And then the skull. Initiative and armor. Meh? It's fine, I guess. I can take it. Sure. So let's just do flesh and bones. As you do. As you do. Flesh.
Behold my work.
Let's make another green one. Yeah, I'll take the green evasion one because we don't have any flesh. Don't wanna not go nuts on this. I'm gonna upgrade these 2 bones though, the green ones. I think make some good rare bones.
We'll clean up this mess later.
Sure. Let's check out some green ones. And we can make a set of green ones. That doesn't hurt. Probably still gonna use the rare ones.
My work.
Yeah. So let's make another mummy. Hello, mummy. Initiative armor, evasion accuracy. Accuracy flash or evasion? I want the evasion flash. And then this thing. Yeah, she's gonna be super accurate.
Easier to make my enemies unlucky than being lucky myself.
And now... kind of want to make a backup of something. Probably another backliner to put in the leveling place. The issue being that another backliner probably means another bride. And I think we ran mostly out of bride things, right? Okay, flesh available. We have some blood, so that's okay. We still have some hearts, which is okay. And bones. Just gonna make a very basic bride here with what I have, I think. Gonna take the luck and then the evasion. And I think 2% evasion is better than 2 vigor. And then just the luck bones, sure. She's not great.
Oh, honey,
but she's something.
Wonderfully rotten.
There we go. And we have 3 minutes to go. Let's do one more fight. We're gonna be a tiny bit over, but I like doing at least 2 fights in a run. Quick look at the talents. Do we want anything? At some point I definitely want this, but we still don't necessarily need it. We have, okay, destruction. Oh, I want the sorrow.
Spells, hexes, curses, all at my command.
It's a spell that deals stress damage. Check out this quest. 60% chance of success to dig something out. We took a bunch of damage on our guys from it. That's pretty painful. That's rough. Do we have... Yeah, I'm gonna run another combat item. Because this is dangerous. And I can't really swap these guys out. So... yeah, unlucky there. I mean, 60-40, you can definitely lose that. It's not like, oh my god, so unlucky. But it's not lucky either. That's an elite digger, which is a bit scary. These guys are painful. As you see, that was just the normal one. And this guy, I believe, is very scary too. The Doomsayer. I think I remember that that guy has to die relatively quickly, and he has 3 wards, which is going to be super hard to get through. Let's start by showing our face here to... I think I'm going to start immediately on the stress damage spell usage. I think we're going to have to use our spells here to not get absolutely murdered. And I'm going to use my AoE on this guy. It doesn't hit the backliner because he has wards, but it removes a ward. And they're just... oh, come on! It's just... everybody just does so much damage. There's a mark on this guy. Every attack against the target is a critical hit. So I think I'm going to have to absorb curses here. The mummy moves 1 back, which sucks. She heals a bit, and she removes these 2 debuffs, which I think is super necessary. Because crits go through the wards and the guard of the Wraith. The Wraith, yes. And so he would just get immediately just absolutely killed. Got that guy insane. Hopeless, so that won't do too much damage anymore. Still removes block, even if it doesn't do much damage, obviously. I think now we can focus on another guy. Since we can't hit the absolute backline, I think I'm gonna hit that guy. Because he hurts. And then I think I run the AoE shuffle here. It removes a ward, deals stress to everybody, and had a chance to put him in a more favorable position. It didn't, which is bad for us, but it had that chance. I'm gonna hit the stress damage spell again.
Extinguish hope.
And then also do this. Did not get him insane, which is unfortunate. He came up a step. Marked his own guy. When this character dies, restore the Doomsayer and his allies with his... Oh, okay. So if this guy dies, which could quite happen, then that's bad for us. I'm gonna... Nobody's in defensive stance. No, you are in defensive stance. I'm not gonna do the same mistake I did last time. I'm not gonna use E here. Could run the Hex Beam. Or the pull. What would the pull do? The pull doesn't do anything. The X-Beam doesn't do much either, though. So that's a bit sad. But if we use Impeding Horror, then we move and we get stabbed. That's wrong. So we can either pull somebody. Can't really pull this guy because that would just remove a guard, and we're not touching those 4 guards. Could pull that guy, remove his stance, but then this guy's out of reach of our attacks. That's also bad. This does nothing. I think I just have to Hex Beam. Try to get the insanity on this guy. Because I believe every time they take sanity damage, they have a chance to go insane. Ow! Let's put another sanity hit on you.
Extinguish hope.
You're still not insane? You have no sanity left. Gonna hit you again with that. There he goes.
1,000 years of evolution looks like. Yeah, pathetic.
And then I'm gonna hit his ultimate again. Turning off the stance, shuffling, and dealing stress damage, removing that ward. That's pretty good. And then start getting stress on. I don't know if the Doomsayer does an explodey thing. I hope not. If he does, then we just probably die. Yeah, that's actually what I was looking for. Oh, but it's a stance. We can remove this. As long as the girl lives, the stance is not a problem. Because the girl is gonna get to move before the Doomsayer, and then she just removes the stance. Okay, so all we need to do is not die. But she doesn't because this guy is guarded. That's a problem. So we don't use our ult here. Oh, he's also warded? So what I'm gonna have to do is hit E. That guy died, heals everybody else, but that wasn't... hadn't done so much stress damage to this guy, so it's not the end of the world. You didn't lose your ward? Though? Why not? I'm gonna use Sorrow on you to just remove the ward. And I'm gonna double you. Pain you a bit. And then you are gonna shuffle. But the shuffle could... Can I just remove... No. I need to shuffle here and hope that that actually does anything. It did not. Ow. And the mark on the girl, that's not good. Don't really have a thing she can do. So she could go for the stun. How much crit chance do we have? 14%, that's not a lot. Not a lot at all. I think she's just gonna use her nuke and hope that does anything. And then you gotta get that dot going. We're gonna lose somebody here, I feel it. That Wraith is so close to dying. Let's hit the thing. And then we could heal up here. Is that worth it? We haven't upgraded his ult yet. I don't think I can afford to do this. Okay, insanity on that guy. That's good. Hopeless. Less damage dealt. I'm gonna try this. And I'm gonna hit the E. curse them both, get this guy the potential to die at least. Yeah, mark my frontliner, that's better. He can even remove his own debuffs, although he's gonna get attacked by this guy first. Unless we can get this guy dead. Let's hit E. That moves my guy, is that fine? Yes, no stances. There he goes. Alright, this guy's insane. Hopeless too, so less attack and no armor, resistance, or luck. I guess I don't use spells anymore now. Maybe that's greedy, but I'd rather try to survive here. I'm gonna give this guy a block and a ward. I don't like dying. And you're gonna nuke. Close. So there's his stance. He does not get a buff. He actually has no buff. Oh, because he is hopeless, so he can't. Well, he just loses all stacks of block. So that's cool. So the girl can remove his stance. If he survives this, which he might. So don't miss. And there he dies. Nice! Nobody died, guys. We're alive. Actually survived a full fight. Didn't get that good rewards. I wonder if you get better parts, more parts if people die, because that's parts of the dead people. That might actually be true. That's a funny sort of comebacky mechanic, right? If that's how that works. I got a brain, level 2 brain, but it's still a brain, and some normal parts, bit of uncommon parts. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Well, we're at the end of another episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything to say, there's a comment section right there that you could use. If you're new to the channel, check out my European Universalis 4 videos and all my other videos, but it's mostly EU4, honestly. There even was a little bit of Darkest Dungeon, though nobody watched that, so I stopped this. I hope people are watching this. Tell me in the comments, especially if you like, whether you like watching this or not, because that's certainly gonna influence whether I'm continuing to play it. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.